IEM Road to Rio, and that road is painted with the broken dreams of some. Unfortunately for paiN, it may be FURIA taking this first spot tonight. The first Brazilian team to qualify for Rio. Of course, paiN will have more chances. It's not all tears just yet. However, FURIA, a little disrespect after that blowout on map 1. It was paiN's map pick of Nuke, 16-8 to FURIA. Now we find ourselves where FURIA want this party to continue. A map that they know and love. A quick fight up the ramp means PKL is dead first. Safe, who has dominated in the blowout maps for FURIA, begins this one with the opening kill.
Yeah, he's also a damn good Vertigo player. Oh, looking at this veto, I just wonder how paiN even ever beat them. Honestly, just so much comfort here for FURIA. Comes to whatever map they want, and now whatever site they want. As they hit A, come back to B, and kill everyone there too.
Oh, that's the slim shot through both cracks into the CT.
Wait a second.
Biguzera's
That's a 2v5 to a 2v1.
Oh my. And bomb's planted, but Caserodo's not in the site. Oh, this could be so nasty. I mean, at this point, you'd presume, yeah, okay, he's over towards the ramp, but
he played that so well. Oh my god,
no way.
Go
over, shoots them in the back, and finishes the 1v2. Just when you think paiN are going to peel that back, they get pulled into the bomb site with a false sense of confidence.
That is such a well-played flank, right? I think they knew.
Nasty.
They knew Caserado was there, but the patience was crazy.
You saw Biguzera kind of keeping eyes on it from construction.
Nice try from Zevy and Biguzera there to get the 4 kills, actually, before setting up that beautiful clutch round from Caserado. But it's just not the round one.
Nasty. FURIA on Zevy, afforded to him thanks to the 3 kills.
FURIA will definitely be good on both sides. One of the best teams to watch on this map, absolutely. They love the chaos. Really great on ramp control. They've created quintessential smokes for this map that all tops teams use.
No overextension yet from paiN. Just gonna invite them in. They lose one. That FURIA finds its first victim. Investment well worth it. Skullz hunting the headshots here towards the B contact, and just showing that little bit of skin draws a bunch of bodies over, including the FURIA. Bomb working its way back to forklift. Art extending into this A site, but they do still have PKL on short. We can't forget about this 5-7. Could very well be the thorn in FURIA's side. Eagles facing on the front of site. Art to only 33, so this 5-7 primed perfectly. He will take safe down, so the bomb plant gets interrupted. And Caserado now has to get a little closer to try and help out Art, who's going outwards, looking for the kill on boost. There's 6 seconds, and that bomb's now being stuck. Hands busy for Caserado, comes up with no kill, and again, it's an enemy on the flank. A 10-second defuse that needs to be stuck now. Biguzera, he's got it. And the force buy upset is in from paiN.
Man, honestly, good thing you got off that bomb. Who knows what happens at that point if one more flank kill comes out. So nicely done from Biguzera. They make that happen. A little sketchy at the end. I think the idea overall in the round makes sense. FURIA, like, one of the best ways to play the map for sure is to keep options open on both sides. Like, when Astralis were playing, when Dupree was back on the team, I feel like they paved the way for other teams to figure out that they can do that. You can default on both sides of the map, and you can work A ramp control and B, and then FURIA go the extra mile of actually like just walking into the site if they think that you left. And yeah, that's one of the best ways to speed up rotations, where in a map that you normally have to walk for so long, a lot easier to run if you know your teammate's already there holding a position for you.
PKL got nervous there with the smoke being thrown, but he'll do his damage. Prime Biguzera nicely, and then Zevy comes out to help, but only one and done with the Galil. Biguzera doesn't hide. Stays in the open here. Looking to finish off what's left of FURIA. Quesarado unarmored, 100 HP, and yuurih 43.
Yeah, I think they're in an interesting position where they want to just try to get as many kills as they can instead of thinking about the bomb going down. CTs are going to try to search them out. Always a chance they come back, of course. They don't want to go all the way down. So they might have to do their due diligence. I think paiN are playing this perfectly. Leave one on the A site.
Nice high position from Skullz as well, so easy to catch the jump up, and again, unarmored, so Quesarado chopped up alongside yuurih. Nicely done from paiN to convert after that pistol round upset.
Yeah. Seen some of the comms come out. And no ops so far. I don't know if there's one on the ground here or the CT side or what the deal is. Nope, still 5 rifles.
This is the FURIA we know. Wasting not even half a second and getting dropped into that first gunfight towards mid. Next up, CT spawn. Art Dinked falls back. Puts somebody else at the helm. But safe, he finds the PKL kill. So unfortunately for paiN, they're getting pulled apart. And Drop takes a little bit of a boost towards middle to see if he can catch a rotate or some kind of prying eyes. Smokes into the site. Should put the bomb down. Biguzera going to try to interrupt this with the incendiary. Quesarado can't commit, so nicely done. Forcing the bomb back. Putting the smokes into an awkward timing with more utility still on the other side of this. This isn't what FURIA wanted. Their A hit has fizzled out for now.
Yeah, now the smokes come up as well off the second smoke. Second molly, I should say. They got one extra. I don't know if they have a second. They do. Quesarado could re-smoke as well if he wants to.
There it is.
But they just continue to get kills as well. So as good as the delay has been, that's been the only thing that's worked so far for paiN.
No wallbang damage there for Hardzao, so...
Ooh, and no kills, they walk away.
Gotta concede it. Close, though. Close to 3 of these frags. Close just won't cut it. FURIA bouncing back after losing round 2. We'll see if all 5 of those players can, in fact, survive.
I feel like Drop just ripped a bull and then ran out mid.
Watch this.
I had a teammate who did that in the middle of overtime in a playoff match. He said, "I am the hut," and ran into the Inferno B site.
What was that? It was like
We won the match.
last major.
Shout out to Eon.
Eon. Great name.
Yeah.
Last major, it's the Asian RMR. We got Liaz after a loss.
What video game were you watching, mate?
Yeah. From map 1 to map 2, total turnaround. We go, guy, how'd you pull that one off? Well, we just went outside, mate. Ripped a couple bulls, smoked some cigs, mate.
Yeah.
Get the rush, you know? You need the blood rush.
And paiN will join in the timeouts as well. It's got to be just a money talk, though, because the way they lost with just drop swinging, that's going to happen. But that was also, you know, could be a symptom of not having an op in that position. Can't simply wide swing that easily.
What paiN don't need right now is another situation like Nuke, where the first half is just such a blowout that the second half is desperation mode the whole entire time. Tied it too early, but guns in the hands of FURIA nets them a win. And right now they're trying to fight for this. Indeed, yuurih, bloodlust, as he comes around the side of Crane, will get shut down by Biguzera. Bodies inside this A site in abundance for paiN. 4 of their players already here, so if FURIA thought they'd have an easy fight on their hands, it is not the case.
They're getting scared away by these FAMASes.
FAMI.
So that was so much confidence, as if you could really pluralize it.
Quick little upgrade. FURIA just hold their breath, hoping that somebody from paiN's going to re-aggress for confirmation if they left. Precise. But Big Uzera pays the price regardless.
That smoke was so interesting. I don't know if it just slightly bounced weird or what angle it gives you exactly. Maybe if they go a little deeper. I can see down the ramp. They miss the timing. But I mean, actually, it's 30 seconds with the nades they need with corner control here. So the only thing missing is HP for FURIA, but they're in a decent spot.
They have no short control, though. That FAMAS could end up being their bane. Oh, he's going to go for the bomb plant. FAMAS player doesn't come back. He gets traded out instead, but still Zevy rushes in. 10 seconds. They need to pick that up in this 2v2. Another smoke in front of the site. Quesarado leans out, gets another kill. He has to commit, and he just lost his teammate. Skullz going to try to run him down, and sure enough, as his hands are busy, it's a clutch for the Skullz.
God damn. Quesarado, he knew there was just one gap there on the left side. They're going to definitely try to fight this, make sure that bomb is covered, and he just like comes out, basically pre-firing it, gets the kill, nearly wins the round off that play. I think the HP comes into effect here, so some good early damage. First kill from the FAMAS. Then the 4v5. FURIA make it interesting for sure. They keep control of things. They don't use too many nades. They don't overreact. They get away with the exact with still plenty of time to spare, and they almost pull out a tough round.
Quick peek. PKL met by flashbangs. yuurih comes through. PKL ready.
Let's go. They're being very brave about the ramp control.
Yeah. But supported as well. Still had sandbags to help out worst case. And I'm down with that. You know, fight fire with fire. Fight FURIA with FURIA. Get up close and personal. Hardzal will be pushed back. Good thing he tucks away into CT spawn because that nade had his name on it.
Oh, look at this search, man. I mean,
love
Big
this.
Zero's out in the open, so they might have their guard down on the ramp. Oh no, this is the worst possible situation now for him. His teammates might rotate in as he spotted them, and they don't know he's there.
Tough stuff.
Art? Whoa.
It's kind of ignoring the crane player, hoping somebody else picks it up. It will happen.
Yeah.
Allowing Art to get that much deeper. Held by Hardzal. Predicted that he would get that aggressive.
The bomb. Where is the bomb?
Through elevator. The keys both pushed. They don't have the bomb, so they're just hunting the kills. They know Hardzal's back here. No bomb, no need. 3-3. We're tied again.
The bomb pushed through A site into...
I wasn't sure where it dropped, actually.
I don't know.
I couldn't read the radar. Eyes aren't what they used to be.
Glass is not doing too much.
No. Need that Moses treatment. Get me some lasers.
Cut him off.
Freaking laser beams.
Well, I think paiN definitely have the right idea with the way that they're fighting. I mean, when they had the low buy, you know, the worst thing you could see is they play back like headshot, heaven, elevator, let the smokes come down, try to retake or something. They didn't do any of that. They were like, okay, let's get a little scrappy. And that actually made it hard for FURIA. So same idea this time around, but it's Art's lurk. Once again, 2 times already this game, he's just gotten onto the A site with no one present. And it's an interesting situation where, like, if Big Uzera sees nothing, maybe he actually will go and try to clear Art or worry about the short shelf timing. But instead, because he gets seen, it makes it way worse. His teammates think they can just come into the site. Oh, it's going to be A ramp later on. Nope.
So now FURIA looking to gobble up an early lead. An ump on Hardzal. Deagles across paiN. Maybe we settle in for another B hit, perhaps. Drop applying the early pressure. Oh, Big Uzera's got a pocket to play with. Yes, sir. He's behind 2 now. Ooh, big move. Oh, but he gets caught.
He gets into a spot there just clearing incidentally.
The awareness. Bomb, however, not nearby, so had Hardzal been able to pick up the kill, then maybe something goes south at the B site. Instead, it is Zevy 1v5, and FURIA just slicing through this one with ease.
It's like kind of a tight game, but like the rounds FURIA have won are very good. It's hard to say where this goes, but not as bad as Nuke, that's for sure.
Of course, no buy in the next round, so this will definitely be FURIA with a good chance to put on some T-round wins.
I'm not really in the know, but I wondered why they replaced Nithon, or if Nithon left.
Right.
Not sure, but that was the roster that beat FURIA, out of Lisbon last time. And they've suffered through roster changes with, of course, a Safe. Safe used to be a paiN player. Now going against this team in the road to Rio. Bittersweet victory ahead. But it would be nice to have an informant, hire someone from the other team who knows exactly what they want to do.
Find the traitors.
The turncoats.
Yeah, Nithon actually hasn't played any officials since his removal from paiN, so...
Maybe he's streaming?
He's probably out there, doing his thing. Could be watching right now.
I mean, I thought he was good.
Yeah, same. Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly.
Yeah, look at these games. His last games. He was owning.
23 kills and 25 kills in 2 maps over Sprout. Sprout, who are also on the cusp of a major spot. Sprout.
Shout out Lil Lau, Lau and X.
Holy moly. Here we go. It's going to be a bloodbath, folks. If your children are in the room, have them turn away. Unfortunately, these pistols just going to get shredded. No kills so far. 1 man in the pocket, and it's nothing. yuurih and Art, the 2-man army, just shred paiN as they hold nothing but pistols on the ramp. But that's fine. Get it out of the way. Let's move along into the good stuff. Guns back up.
Wow, they just haven't saved for ops almost ever. It's the only weird thing that I've seen in the early rounds is they take crane peaks really early with the rifles. And luckily for them, we've never had safe set up on a spawn with an op to try to knock them off the crane, and instead, they'll just let them get up after they get flashed and get some info. But, I don't... Second jump there.
Yeah, tough stuff, man. Anytime a B player goes for that peek over top and you get that early frag, tag through the wood so we can't escape, it's like,
Yeah, if I see someone do that, I'm shooting 400 bullets. I'm reloading, I'm shooting again. Dupree, where are you?
Although, we'll say, tons of damage done at least.
That's true.
So the util seemingly worth it. It could prime Hardzao to sweep away what little remains of these players. Sure enough, Big Uzera gets in with the flash assist. Safe though. 16 HP, gets the headshot to Hardzao. And now, massive health advantage the way of the CTs, but this should definitely enable the bomb plant.
Well,
there's no frag grenade that soars in to end them, so if Safe can do it once, why not again and again?
Yeah, no, surely it could come in, but like they can also look how paranoid paiN are of where drop may be in this situation, and they're just trying to make them sweat.
And there's no eyes on that A site.
Yeah, the longer they wait, the more that the idea opens up to them. Oh no, are we gonna have to 2v2 retake the A site?
Yeah, they're forcing paiN into a decision here. Did the 2 remaining players split? Do you stack the opposite end? And right now, they are getting further from B. So, FURIA, I feel like it's one thing to get the bomb plant. The next question will be, can they get off the site?
So here, this is cool because, in situations like this, you take overt risks. You have very low HP. You can't play a standard bomb plant situation. So, drop's going to push forward. You could potentially get under heaven or even wrap in a CT depending how much space they get. Let's see.
Floats around close and safe down immediately. PKL.
A little high.
Yeah, a little too high on that one. Bullets soar over the head. They whiz on through, and sure enough, paiN, a 4th. So even though the first player dies so quickly on this B site, it was all that damage capitalized on by the rotators.
They have done a good job of that with the utility and some of the spams. When FURIA try to get in the site. Leave it to FURIA to make a round like that sketchy. Nice hold from Hardzao on the B site. That's my bro. I'm Lao Zhao. He's Hardzao.
Okay.
He's the reason, actually.
What does the Zin mean again? Because it's Zhao.
Lil.
Okay. And the Zhao is?
Big.
Okay. Wow. Oh. Yeah. Makes sense.
And then Zera is just like cool.
Yeah, okay.
It's something cool.
That one's just paying respects. Oh, PKL.
Oh, tough.
Trying to minimize, but and gets deleted instead. Art comes through that smoke as he does. More utility. He saw a glimpse of that CT towards sandbags, but they lose their line of sights, and yeah, paiN's players know better. Back it up. Love this. Good spot from Skullz.
Uh-oh.
But the damage is there again. The frags are not. Again. And Hartzao is going to have to be on cleanup duty as he is now pinned behind green with Big Zera right next to him. And it's a trade back and forth, but Hartzao still stands once more.
Oh, the molly.
That's awkward. Zevy tries to come over top of a construction straight into the fire of Safe, who gets a kill while planting bomb. That one just made easy.
Yeah, I was looking at that molly. I was like, oh man, they really needed some molly generator. Nope, they were thinking 3 steps ahead.
Yep. Zevy burnt to a crisp alongside the economy of paiN.
They just needed 1 2K basically to tip the scales on that hold, and 3 players couldn't do it.
So this T side very much taking off for FURIA. Again, we had that back and forth chance, but we have to remember now that it was the force by pistols that paiN get half these rounds with. FURIA get through that early onslaught. Now they're just cruising down the runway. Art picks up Big Zera towards A. Hartzao in the pocket of top mid, but Serato on high alert. Art and yuurih through the kill feed, and another chance for FURIA to make a bunch of cash to sustain any problems. Because even fair to say, nice shot. It has been some closer rounds than I would say on Nuke, right? The economy of FURIA has at least been chipped away at.
Yeah.
It's like paiN look like they can win these, whereas on Nuke it was just a waiting game for the win.
Yeah, they're almost always getting lots of damage, coming close to getting the frag they need on a lot of the holds.
They could still break out of this loss streak. Skullz headhunting won't find drop in time. So 7 on the T side of FURIA, 11 rounds deep.
I think they feel very comfortable. They've got to be proud of the fact that they cleaned up Nuke so easily. You know, in terms of getting their revenge, I think they know they're playing well today. Plus the game plan's good. Art's having a good day. Safe right there beside him versus his old team. paiN are not fully firing up at the moment, but they're still not looking out of it. They're not even looking out of this half. There are definitely some ways their B anchors could improve their spots a bit. You have to be. It's a very hard position to play because you don't really ever get to leave cover to go to better cover, and if you get spotted, it's incredibly easy to nade, molly, or split and try to attack one position. So you kind of always feel exposed wherever you stand in the B site. And the safest you feel is when you have a smoke on the back of default. You get to drop that and play around it, stand on top of a box or that kind of thing. But like playing on quad, for example, or playing up close, these are positions where you've got to get your kills in the first peak. Otherwise, you need a flash assist from heaven to get out, to move to a new position, or you need your own smoke to block off the exit so you can fall back slightly. But some of these times when the riflers are peeking, they're peeking, and then they don't fall back, and then they end up getting crushed.
Ooh. PKL thought he had more there. Art sliding back and forth, finds the headshot instead, so paiN wait for the gun round, and once more they play off the back foot. Let's see if Hartzao can activate towards middle. He's got a teammate who trades it. Nicely done from Skullz. Keeps it 3v3 as Zevy extends to the advantage and make that a 2-man advantage. Drops, sensing Skullz' presence. Goes down, and 3 players up from paiN. That's excellent. That's a 4v5 turned into a 3v0.
Yeah, they got the kill on A, got the kills in the hold everywhere on the map, basically. Good trades this time around, and they got their 2Ks instead of just going 1 for 1.
Didn't let FURIA kind of slide into man advantage. It's just you lose your first duel, fight on both other fronts, go on the offensive.
See if paiN can retell the story.
Not this time, Art. PKL picks up the win instead. Safe got tagged heavily as well. Whoa, recovers the shot. as the first burst doesn't quite connect. Biguzera loses his head, and paiN will lose that man advantage.
He is just such a good rifler, isn't he? paiN have done a good job of prioritizing this, like, ramp control. Yeah, fighting really
nice
well.
Wallbang. And follow-up from PKL. Drop looking to go on a tear. He's got players layered here. Yeah, way too tough for the repeat, and Skullz again into the kill feed to keep paiN close. It's only the 1 round difference. And sure enough, FURIA gonna have to burn through some of the cash.
Yeah, that was huge. They caught the lurk on the ramp. They fell back safely. Safe got a very hard kill towards sandbags, but from there they still had 2 extra players sitting there waiting, and there was just no point at which they just got elbow, got the smoke, everything off, and then this final kind of wallbang came in to make things as bad as they possibly be.
You know when the wallbang starts coming back the other way, that you're hitting him.
Yeah.
That's the classic.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm doing something right. So, here we go. All FURIA can afford. It's art limited to the deagle.
Uh-oh.
Nice flash.
Wow.
Perfect. And drop. Finds the double down.
That's the biggest a flashbang has ever looked.
Hard Zao standing on construction, hand over eye.
That basically hit him in the forehead. That's the only pop flash now, from now on. Nothing else can be called a pop flash.
Nasty. 1 single flashbang. And we've got FURIA deep inside the B site, 5v3. paiN know that they have to concede this, but hell, they can keep some guns. They've got the money for it.
He would have been flashed for 10 seconds. Why is it that everybody in glasses and mustache looks like they're in disguise?
Because, man, propaganda.
Yeah.
Got a lot of mustaches around this current set of Road to Rios.
Yeah.
Juan Flatro is currently the champion.
But no glasses?
No glasses.
No glasses.
No, he's got the eyesight. He's good. But the Brazilian style, it's a bit, you know, it's thicker. It's bushier.
Very hairy men in Brazil.
Yes. You know, Biguzera looking like a dad. Said it himself in the pre-match interview, seeing as he is from Rio. You imagine his family would love to come and attend an event where they can cheer him on.
Yeah, that would be insane.
And to do so from the first stage of the major, historic. Skullz, again, gonna try to play on the side of Tetris. Oh, but he loses his rotator, so he has to come up big now. Pressure is on. He could extend around. They're aware of it. He's kind of disappeared for a second, and then he exposes himself to 2 of the T's, so he will be toppled. Man advantage held to paiN. Player caught in the open. Art looking for the double down on Biguzera, who tries to come over construction, but then just falls back for a second. Lets PKL get close. We're going to get another critical 2v2. And Art, he won't shy away from these. Smoke to deter paiN from trying this retake, but he shoots through and Biguzera returns the favor. Drop denied by PKL. Big pickup from paiN to close out the half. A 2v2 on the B site that's going to keep this one as close as can be. It is still an excellent T side from FURIA. We can't take that away, but will FURIA take away the dreams of paiN? Can they extend it to map 3? We'll find out in a moment. start to finish, paiN were always going to have their hands full when it came to trying to take down FURIA and to deny them their early road to Rio. But now, after being down a map and of course giving up 8 rounds to the T side of FURIA, that job all the more daunting. It is paiN to the T side in an attempt to keep this series going. Drop, K-Serrado, hope to get aggressive early, peek into the depths of B and are rewarded. Bomb at their feet, folks. As all of a sudden this fight towards the A site seems like nothing but a ruse. Zevy looking for something within this pistol, but it looks like FURIA have got this one all wrapped up.
It's kind of hard to fake versus a team that pushed both sites, that's for sure. So, drop, it's in the name. He gets down there, and that's just just a lot of conviction behind that, right? With this, basically, it looked like he had an automatic weapon in his hand. How fast he was shooting that USP. 2 dead in the first 10 seconds, and that's it for paiN. It's embarrassing, you know?
Yeah,
to die before the fake starts.
Yeah.
It happens, though.
Do be like that when FURIA decides to get aggressive. So, we have a collection of Glocks and a decoy. This decoy could play a big role in this round. Could be the best decoy you've seen all year. Might also never get thrown.
I don't believe you.
Yeah. Decoy grenades. You know, we talk a lot about Counter-Strike balance, but where does the decoy belong?
Who was it that said that it'd be cool if there was an extra slot? Was it Steel? They had an extra slot of utility just for decoys if you wanted to buy one.
Okay.
So then you don't use a space for a flashbang. You don't only buy it on the low buys.
Right. You just get a bonus one.
Yeah, so then you're kind of forced to like, okay, well, how do I maximize this then if I could use a decoy every once in a while? Like we saw that Monacy pick on Dust 2, where he dropped down into mid on the boost and he used the op decoy. So the op shot went off, and then he got the pick because they swung it to the door. Like he used it in a way that was extremely practical right at the beginning of the round.
Caught him sleeping. In Danger Zone, obviously, Counter-Strike game mode, decoy grenades don't make gunshots.
Why'd you turn your back on Danger Zone streams?
Because for a while it was only Frostbite, which was a very unenjoyable map. And then life happened. But in Danger Zone, decoys make footstep sounds instead of gunshot sounds, which could always be fun. But there are no decoys here in this round. There's just real utility, real danger, in fact, in forms of weapons and grenades and positioning. CT's pressed up into the bottom of that ramp, and they were kissing distance to paiN's setup.
I think what was kind of cool about that first half from paiN is they found like slightly different ways to approach the A ramp. Like FURIA are going to do it in the more classic sense because Art kind of invented like how to push in his specific way that works so well, but still hard to deal with it. Heard someone qualifying.
I heard somebody. Look on the screen. There's got to be 9Z. 9Z over top of ATK,
wow.
I'd assume. I mean, after that first map, yeah, 16-7 here. 9Z over ATK. So back-to-back majors for 9Z.
That's amazing. I love that team.
Awesome to see.
But does that mean ATK are out?
No.
Oh,
ATK
okay, yeah, that was a 2-1 game.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I would arguably, you could say one of ATK's better chances, depending on what happens next. But 9Z grabbed that one. Congratulations to them and Argentina. BKL. He will be the victim of Art. yuurih. Ooh, he slides out, finds the trade, but he loses his bomb site. And the plant goes down. yuurih trying to disengage, but he catches Hardzao before the reload. Last few bullets in the gun to push Big Uzera to the clutch.
He's reading it too.
Oh
my god, what a monster!
yuurih is an animal.
He just spread that rotation from like 6 seconds away. He got that first kill, got into a better spot reloading, set up just for this peak exactly, knowing where the refrag is going to come from. And that is his spot right there in yellow on CT side. He's just so hard to kill. Every hard angle in the game is just easy for yuurih, basically. So
good.
Yeah. Like if you read into that, you're like how could you? You know? How could you read into that? That he's going to retreat to that position, get a headshot angle a little bit lower on the way back down because he knows you're coming later on. Like, look at this, man. What a beast.
Excellently done from all of the FURIA members, actually. Kill differential here from, 16 on drop to 13 on art and safe. This is just that perfect FURIA formula that wins them games, that gets them into playoffs, and in this case, would qualify them for the Rio Major. Big Uzera gonna have to go huge with this AK.
Got the body tag. Big U's got to be careful.
Art's not far off. Slides through the smoke once it fades, and if you can just kill the AK first, then you'd assume these pistols much less lethal. Nice second kill there from Art, just shaving off the head of PKL. Drop here to support it as well, so if Hardzao thought that was going to be the push trade, denied. AK grab back, and it will be the end of Art at least. Nice second one here from Zevy, but it is a 1 versus 5 attempt, of course. So it is at this point that he should fall.
Seen a 1v5 from a young player in this position.
Just thinking about it. 2 players posted though, so a couple sets of eyes await his peak, and it's a 5-round lead for FURIA over paiN. A CT side that paiN just can't crack.
Yeah, they
yet.
Dominated right there, and that's another kind of feature and like reason I think there is to be a fan of FURIA is they're really good at aggressing while there's utility coming out at the same time. They just don't get flustered, and they're very aware of where everything lands, like not getting flashed in those positions, knowing how to smoke push to support a teammate without exposing themselves. They just right in the middle of the chaos can just make sure to keep everything in order, nice and tidy.
Safe gonna show us his opping ability. Something he hasn't had to lean on in this series. Oh, Art finds the angle on the side of the smoke, but PKL, he's got the trade frag. Art's teammate reloading in that moment. A little re-aggression here from FURIA, gonna cost them.
Whoa!
How does Big Uzera snap that shot onto yuurih?
God damn.
Oh, cue that one up. It's an excellent entry, and Safe is trying to suck the life right out of it. Sure enough, finding Skullz. Big Uzera's not done yet. 3 kills on the round, doing everything on this A site. Despite FURIA's best efforts, it is compromised, and the wrap comes from mid, so Quesarado could get caught off by this. It's going to have to be a hell of an adjustment. Sees it, gets it, and now he just needs the best Big Uzera. We've had some killer shots this round, but who picks up the victory? Fights in the open, just barely missed. He re-aggresses, and Big Uzera with the quad.
That was just a beast round all the way around. Different players coming in, saves 2 shots. That last flick from Quesarado, most importantly, the start of the show here for paiN. Big Uzera with the 1v1 in the end, and the first 2 frags as well. That sandbags flick, tremendous. What is that?
Oh, first bullet too.
Made the Galil look viable there for a second.
Love that. And insta headshot to Quesarado. So Big Uzera, a shining moment here as he tries to take to the top of paiN's scoreboard. He's got FURIA on the back foot, MP9's in the mix.
PKL gets peppered down real early. Dropping a fallback protocols, safe to support him. He's right place, right time, once again.
Double ops now for paiN.
Yeah, but they're split 2-2 to site. There is no real perfect place to go, but it looks like A just slightly better than B.
And wherever you can find a plant, in this case, that is A. So they'll fall back into CT shelf.
Where's Art, actually? Is he just holding maybe deep on the ramp?
Wow, Quesarado gets away with that. Zevy gonna follow up. He knows there's another. Oh, the shot that could have been. Drop will still fall to Hardzao. Smoke on top of bomb. Gonna be tough for Skullz to find this shot with the AWP, so let's see if a defuse can apply some pressure. No kit currently on the counter-terrorist. And they push in. yuurih denied by a no-scope from Skullz.
Jesus.
6 shots come through from paiN, the mid to A, and it nets them 9.
Yeah, it was good they moved fast, because it seems like it could have got sketchier if they didn't. That one, there felt like a lot of pressure right there. A couple of shots where it felt like, all right, that one needed to go in. Oh, take your time with that one. Crazy position. They didn't expect a 2-player retake as well from the ramp. They got the wall smokes down as if they were T's taking the site for the first time. And now FURIA on pistols. paiN look for 10. It's already competitive in first half now. It looks like it could be in the second as well.
Deagle bullet blows by. Oh, but third time's the charm.
Safe is sharp as hell right now.
Having an excellent road to Rio. An excellent IEM road to Rio, in fact. CSGO cannot fall away. So it is just the safe success story towards T-Spawn. An AK for his efforts, but an A site for the offense.
The only person who could jinx this round right now is you.
How come you can't?
I don't know. So when I try, it doesn't work.
Oh. Well, I would never do that. I want to see paiN keep it competitive.
I'm just right too often. I didn't choose to be this way.
Sorry, I can't be wrong. You know, just... How's your fantasy going?
I don't know, actually. Should be pretty good, right?
Yeah, actually, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. I'm having a tougher time. I overthought it all.
Yeah?
Yeah, I overthought it all. I didn't have anybody from FURIA, which, at this point, could be problematic.
FURIA always do well.
I know. I know.
The qualifiers, they destroy, especially NA. What do you remember your NA team?
My NA team? Yes, sir. It's Yakinder, Grim, Nitro, Automatic, and Try. I was really
very good players.
I was banking on the Try big games, you know? I figured Cold Sarah, Taco, they'd be quiet, so the Opper could really take over, but they've been playing Inferno, so they've nerfed Try effectively.
True.
It's not my fault. Plus, they make him plant bombs.
I got Fang. Safe.
That's a big one. With those blowouts, those 216-2s.
I can't remember who else.
That's all you need.
Everyone else was good, though. Can't go wrong in NA, really.
No. What's this at the top of... Oh, it disappeared.
It's called a boom arm.
Yeah. It made an appearance.
When the lactic acid builds up in your arms.
Okay. Got to take this seriously now, because paiN, they're within 2. Within striking distance. I kind of felt like the CTE side would get going eventually. But that's 3 straight for paiN. Economy advantage. Starting to slip from FURIA. Last time these two teams met on this map, of course, a 22-20 win for paiN. Incredibly close affair, and this one starting to look similar.
Yeah, of course, this very moment, you get on the rifle again and you get one closer, 1 round away in the second half. That's when you can actually see the finish line, and I think this is the kind of emotional position that paiN are in at the moment, so let's see if they can strike while the opportunity presents itself. They've drawn so much utility out of FURIA, in fact. Down to 1 smoke, the 2 HEs to defend. And it looks like they both are on the A site. At least the majority of the utility, I should say. This late reaggression should actually be so good if they get to the corner. yuurih and Art have been playing together in so many positions now.
Oh, that flash. Oh, that flash is so good. The moment they want to come around the corner, Skullz gonna give chase. They forget about CSGO. He just instantly shuts down Skullz, finds himself the double kill. They still haven't been able to get him out of here. Ops trained in though, and Zevy from the flashbang that helped both those first 2 kills to the op shot that clears out a very critical play from CSGO. But an even more important clutch is needed here from Drop.
Well, 10 seconds. One's gonna have their hands busy. This is a 1-on-1 for Drop for a second here.
And Zevy's low. He connects the op shot. Oh, but with the last bullet, Drop gets the frag. Reloads through, Hards out, up and above and potentially beyond to 11 for paiN. He comes out wide from elevator and gets shut out. Hardzao with a difficult reposition and a difficult clutch to win, but he closes. It's 11 to paiN.
Yeah, it looks like such a huge read from paiN, and they're going to clear out the close angle. It's just a matter of timing right there. FURIA are almost about to turn the corner in front of the flashbang and stop them as they're throwing it and even turning from their own flash. So that comes down to the very minutia. But luckily for paiN, that's the one that brings them one step closer. Now they got pistols out of FURIA, a chance to tie up here in the fourth quarter.
Oof. Unless Art does something astronomical. It's just the one op kill. And that'll mean pistols left over. And no chance to grab this off. They want to try. And Skullz, he'll shut them down for the attempt. So 12-12 looking incredibly likely. Safe comes over top construction. He'll have one final attempt to throw a spanner in the works and does so. Kills Zevy.
Safe is getting insane frags, man.
AK's not far away, but yuurih's P250 oh so limited. They won't be able to reach that weapon either, so FURIA fall back for the time being. They could try to catch kills on the exit, maybe. paiN will have to leave. That op is sitting down at the bottom of B stairs as well, so we'll see what FURIA can milk from this situation, but ultimately, it's a tied game, 24 rounds deep.
Yeah, man. Now it actually gets very interesting. Or, this whole thing was characterized as, oh, this would be a huge upset if paiN were able to win this, and then we saw on Nuke that kind of just reinforced that, okay, it's very unlikely. It feels like paiN are not the same team. FURIA are ready to do this, and there's just such a gap between the two. But now that this is tied in the second map, and we've just seen a few good T rounds in the most recent, and it doesn't feel like they're flaking or getting sketchy on the NT goes, well, now this win is actually possible. Second to last timeout here for FURIA. I think that round where they get caught by the flash, they did have the right idea. Again, just timing. So it's not one you want to overanalyze.
But it is one you won't get back. So 6 rounds left in this. We said that barring the EG win on Nuke, FURIA were showing up to the road to Rio and just breezing through the rest of the competition, but paiN looking to make a second map tight. Ooh, Art
Let's
caught
go.
by the boost.
A little tactic to get that opener.
Last time a good flash, this time a well-timed boost. Little variation, but it's still the same fight that's ultimately being lost. Bottom of ramp has gone paiN. 2 good gun rounds in a row. Hardzao waiting for the top mid push. Catches Safe trying to walk through with the op. And so a comfortable 5 versus 3. And dare I say it, paiN could take the lead.
Well, look at the B anchor to come and help out over on A. Oh my god, he's actually going to see no one ramp.
This is critical information, but they're actually not that far away, so...
They're going to hear the CTs rotating above them, and they can actually sit and pause as they slowly come back to A. So, I mean...
That's perfect.
Yeah, this is exactly what they wanted.
FURIA getting a little too ahead of themselves with this one. They've run over to the B site, they've thrown their utility as if they were going to interrupt a play, but that play is very much still coming to the A site. Drop, he's going to get blindsided from short. And so FURIA, they just got a little too excited about what they think they had figured out. Very nicely done from paiN to keep themselves tucked away.
It just looked like such good info from Drop's perspective because he cleared it immediately. And for paiN, they were prepared for the late round reaggression into the ramp, and then they would come back later on. It worked out even better. That was well earned. And again, it started off with that 5v4 tactic to get the boost on Art, who loves to pad that way down to the ramp.
Ah!
Bit scary.
Get back down there. yuurih hanging on. Okay, the op will be saved.
We may have had a couple of small tragedies for FURIA in these previous rounds, but this one was not one. This one, they got completely outplayed. They lost that 5v4 so legitimately here. Like, this is just outread in the situation. Art gets outread in this situation. This is Safe taking a bad fight into the elevator, but he's taking that risk because Art dies earlier on. And paiN forced them to fall. So FURIA have done well with their economy to have another buy following that. With an op, no less.
Oh, Kistorado gets away with it, but he will not find a way to escape. It is on drop, lining up, goes for the spray. A ton of damage on the staircase, but a recoverable situation for paiN if they can just dodge the bullets that are inevitably coming their way. The utility as well. There's a frag grenade on Art, which could be massive.
This is the clutch moment right here. It's 3v3. They're low, but they have, you know, almost got the site. This HE could literally kill 2 people at once.
And it's destined for them as they go for the plant. The moment Hardzao has the thought of that bomb plant, the frag finds him safe, then connects with the op through the edge of the wall on construction, and it's a PKL 1v3 to keep paiN's lead secured. Fake plant once, elicits a couple steps. He sees the barrel above. He's got yuurih close on green, and the plant is attempted again. A second fake nets him a fight, a swing, and a kill. And all of a sudden, this one's slightly doable, but Safe's got that deep angle, and FURIA find 13.
Damn, that was so solid by Drop, dude. He, like, to keep his spray going while he gets flashed and then still remember everything perfectly with the smoke down in front of him. He got like 90 damage off on 2 people with the first kill. That was honestly amazing, just on a mechanical standpoint. And then everything else from FURIA works really well as well. Of course, barely saw any targets that round. Kistorado getting the opening through the wood wall. 100% of the damage, even though he gets sprayed down in response. And Zevy makes a really strange move, trying to plant the bomb versus the God angle. As Safe is just rotating in. Of course, he's going to be holding that. Not sure why he tried to pull that off. Things remain tense. Though paiN have had some good rounds recently, money is low. Oh, wow.
Both players just a millimeter off, but Art, he's lost a few of these duels when he tries to smash his way to ramp, but this time he gets the 2K. Zevy wants to chase this, will land the shot onto Art, finish off what little left on that. Art, not a comfortable position, but at least he gets the 2 kills. He set his team up nicely. It's up to Safe and Co to end this, to get FURIA back with a 1-round lead. And he waits, and he waits, and he misses his chance at the reward. He's got Drop ahead of him, but Drop comes up empty-handed. Skullz will be tagged by what I believe to be a wallbang. Either way, it's enough to turn him back.
Well, another 3v3 here, around 27. 2 players, full kits of utility still.
Safe looking to deliver. He's in the pocket.
He's got HP. If they play this properly, they get him back off this angle, but it comes down to how liberal they want to be with their grenades right now. Safe doesn't have to go much farther than this to do his job.
Who blinks first? They've paid the price to the sandbags in a previous round, so make sure that one's cleared. Still a healthy amount of util.
They surely have to molly him. Oh, no.
Oh, you don't.
And boy, now he just got an angle on the site. It depends if they want to come late. Oh, drops the hammer on him.
Snaps it down, gets the edge. Remember, yuurih's barely alive here. 6 seconds. yuurih's going to try to charge right through. He gets denied by Skullz. Still further damage done. Ooh. Safe has been omnipresent, and Kistorado comes in with the final kill. It is FURIA to 14. A lead established in the first 15. It fizzled out, but now it's back in their hands with a real chance to not only close this series, but book those tickets to Rio.
Safe has made like one mistake this whole game. He's just been the reason they've been able to pull out so many rounds. He is absolutely the man of the match right now for FURIA. And this game isn't over, but now the momentum is starting to swing back in the other direction as paiN recovered in the second half, but FURIA say we just want to keep that lead. And it's not like we've totally bottomed out. Actually, paiN are going to invest. They're spending every dollar now to defend against FURIA getting 14. They had an opportunity here to save if they wanted to get that op back in play, but they don't want to let it get that close.
Critical difference between some of these weapons.
Oh, sorry, they're trying to fight against match point.
The gun rounds that were won by paiN, starting off with shutting down Art when he tried to play on ramp. 2 times he was the first victim. However, here, he gets 2 kills before Safe steps up big.
Yeah, he's definitely capable. I mean, he has all the markings. Like, he can hit clutch shots. He's super fast. This one means the world. There's a lot of noise being made, man. The pace is crazy. They have no idea about the yellow presence right now, but they're just worried about it.
Safe's coming in. He's got 2 players to deal with. Woo! Critical first shot landed. Big Uzera's got a trade. Do they expect 2 CTs to be extending around this way? Art hanging on to the sandbags. Molotov destined for him. He has to give away his position. He creates a bit of wiggle room on the right side of the bags. Flash. Fire. He's trying to fight his way out. Skullz picks it up. Drop's got the answer. A 3v3. And health whittled away from paiN. Drop comes in with another. It's Hearts out down. And then again, the kills connecting for FURIA. Big Uzera, a big ask from ramp. 50 seconds to piece together this clutch to deny FURIA a coveted 15th. And a peek from CT spotted. Nice damage. It's at least a way to start this off. He's got time to try and squeeze these players out of their positions. Smoke on elevator could very well isolate a fight here on boost. Big Uzera walking through, but no, he falls to it.
Wow.
Unsuspectingly, drop, then connects a multi-kill. Critical round. Him and Safe coming in with this A presence as 15 secured to FURIA.
Yeah, it got really close there, but no rain, no flowers, as it says on Drop's tattoo. And he, as a B rotator, 4K on the A site, had a great round in the second half and up to 25 frags as well. Damn, he saved it. Art was caught in a very awkward position right there. And he was there at fallback security. Not only that, but he got the first kill as a rotator in and then jumped up to headshot and then went for 2 more. That just made it impossible for Big Uzera to get back into and then killed him too. So is this going to be the last round in this 2-1 matchup? Could it be FURIA qualifying to Rio with this round win?
Be a clean victory as well. Again, the bigger picture of FURIA here on the road to Rio would just be, again, that one best-of-1 loss versus Evil Geniuses. You could chalk it up to a recency bias and the fact that they've played just so shortly ago. And also EG looking better than ever, as far as it feels. A tough spot for paiN, though. Double AK-47s. It's going to have to be a big moment from Zevy, and we've seen good things. Or PKL.
Yeah, you know, the call last round is if we win this, they're broke, and now we're in that world.
Poor Big Uzera and Skullz, not even armored for this situation. There's 3 sets of Kevlar. It's the 3 players with weapons. Who could step this up to push it to a 30th? Whoa, missed Deeg shot. Zevy, quick trade. Good dink onto Art. Art suddenly feeling the pressure of this spot. Similar to the last round, he'll drop the smoke and create a little bit of ambiguity. But he can hang on to this position.
Yeah, he's just bleeding time off the clock right now just by staying alive for as long as he can.
Big pickup. Safe dies over on short. They're still trying to squeeze Art out of this position. Zevy just can't find it.
He won't shoot him.
The USP kill comes out. Finally, Art goes down. But that had at least served as a distraction for Drop to slide into this site. There were gaps on that smoke, but nobody catches it because of that presence from Art.
Depends who they send to plant, but we've got full kit from K-Serrado with these retake grenades right now. HE and Molly to layer on top of it. and 20 seconds. They might be forced into this position. Drop gets his kill as well.
Oh.
Nate comes out. Molly next.
No, huge damage too, but the bomb goes down. K-Serado's got another. It needs to be hard. Zhao and him and his team's dreams burn. It is not today that paiN will lock in Rio. This is a day for FURIA.
They have made it happen. They did it in 2. They got their revenge match. They qualified to challengers here right before our eyes. And we get FURIA. Everybody expected them to get it. It's not Legends, but it's more days in front of the crowd. And they would be expected to get through challengers anyway. It's a big day for FURIA.
Yes, exactly that. Just to come through and again drop a single map. It's a good look for FURIA. Not the only favorite.